Stream, we'll have those 3 games that I had mentioned before, and then we're also going to have some StarCraft on the main stream, probably another game of FIFA, some Halo even coming at you. Just a nice eclectic of WCG game titles for you to view here from home. And we're just waiting for the game to get started. We have not gotten any official word from the ref whether or not these players can begin. We're going to go ahead and give them the heads up that we've got both the PCs ready to go. Once again, the map is going to be Refinery. Lots of players very much enjoyed this map. Obviously, Bernie, who just won over Gitz 28-10, enjoyed this map very much. That's quite a victory for Bernie. And I'm just chatting with the players, so I think that they're both itching to go. So as soon as they get underway, we're going to be rocking and rolling. There it is, folks. The countdown is going to begin. This is DJ Wheat from Radio ITG bringing you Unreal Tournament 2004 from the World Cyber Games 2004 in San Francisco. 3, 2, 1, and we are underway following Varig, and he is going to get a shock spawn there. He's going to make an elevator jump up to the top level, goes to the upper armor, and has not seen it yet. Actually gets hit with a mid-air. Oh my god, beautiful shot combo by Varig as his opponent makes his way into the super shield trench, and it looks like his opponent going to try to follow up with one more, and with the minigun he is able to do it. He's going to tie the game up 1-1. This action has been very, very fast-paced so far, and Varig is going to watch his opponent walk away with that super shield. What a great start to this match up here on Refinery. Varig prior to the match was making some very nonchalant comments about, I just feel like he's not really, his heart really isn't in this game, and I really think he needs a victory in order to get that motivation back into his play. I understand that he's had some unfortunate events occur in some practice games, including a loss versus Team USA's Infinite, and things have not necessarily been going in his favor. Varig making a jump over to the bridge, but his opponent's going to steal away that 50 armor, and now down to 22 health. A nice shot combo there. It is only going to do a little bit of damage, and Varig goes down again. Once again to EvilAVI's minigun. It is now 2-1. EvilAVI from Bulgaria in the lead here. Shot combos being exchanged over near the super shield. Varig not able to do the damage against his opponent that he needed to. He's going to make his way over to the shock area and then makes an elevator jump up to the 4 vials. He's going to pick up the 50 shield, picks up 4 more vials. He's now at 50 armor, 133 health. Let's switch over to EvilAVI. The score now 2-1 with 13 minutes and 12 seconds remaining now. EvilAVI keeping the pressure on his opponent quite hard, trying to make a trick jump there, actually misses it. It looks a little bit nervous, but he is making his way around the map the way that he needs to. A little bit of jitteries going around, but you know what? You're competing against 700 other professional gamers here at the World Cyber Games. Obviously not all in Unreal Tournament 2004. I believe that has somewhere, around 100, possibly 60. Or 70 competitors. So there's quite the talent pool here. And nice job by EvilAVI as he goes in. Varig steals away the super shield, but EvilAVI getting a mid-air secondary flak ball against his opponent. That is domination, and that is how you close thing out. EvilAVI now making his way to the top level of this map, Refinery. Picks himself up a lightning gun. He's got 50 armor and 125 health. He's waiting over near the 50 armor bridge. It has not spawned yet. He's going to make his way around, does see his opponent, actually gets hit by some goo that was left there by Varig, and he's going to make his way now. He sees his opponent over near the shot combo and down by 250 health, assaults him with a primary flak, a secondary flak, a second one, puts his opponent down in the trench. Not sure if that super shield was about to spawn, but he's going to go back and make sure that he's guarding that ramp area quite well, and he is. He's already firing in a bunch of shots into his opponent. He pulls out his rocket launcher, is going to stack 1, 2, 3, steals in that and goes in and steals away that super shield, but as he is on the run, Varig manages to take away all of that shielding, and with one last shock beam, Varig would have taken taking out EvilAVI, but he finally does it. He pulls out a primary flak versus his opponent. That is going to make it 4-2 in favor of EvilAVI. It's EvilAVI from from Bulgaria versus Varaghhu from Hungary. And it is 4-2 right now. EvilAVI in the lead. Following EvilAVI right now, taking a few hits there by his opponent. One secondary flak, one primary flak. And now he is on the run, gets stuck there on the lip of the ramp. Manages to get away, but he is at 53 health. He sees two 25s down below. And then as he goes for them, his opponent comes out of nowhere, steals one of them up, and now he is locked down in the trenches. Gets hit by one shot combo, a second one, and Varagh's going to finish that one off with a very nice flak shot. EvilAVI now off the spawn, picks himself up a minigun, but Varagh's still going to be able to take him out, and that's going to tie this game up. It is now 4-4 with 10 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. EvilAVI getting hit with the triple stacked rocket. Some nice shield gun work there by EvilAVI. He manages to reduce a lot of the damage on that particular shot there from Varaghου. Let's switch over to him as he does not have any armor. He's sitting at about 140 health, and he is in desperate need of some armor right now. He's going to drop down to the lower level, pick himself up some flak, sees his opponent going out of the super shield ramp. And now he is going to drop down, trying to get that timing down on that one. I believe that Varaghου was the last one to grab it, but it was grabbed mid-fight. So both these players are going to know the timing of that armor. And a nice jump by Varaghù as he makes his way across. The second one, though, is going to drop it down the super shield spawn. It was picked up by Varaghù, and an excellent flak shot by Varaghù is going to put one more frag on the scoreboard. That's going to make it 5-4, and Varaghù, for the first time in this match, has taken the lead. And oh my gosh, Varaghù getting hit with a full-on goo shot by his opponent, launched over the ramp, nails Varaghù. He literally goes from 150 armor, 150 health, down to 23 health. He manages to recover nicely off of that one, picking up 3 health kits, and is now at 50 armor, 93 health. We've got 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. A great job there with another flat kill by Varaghù as he takes out his opponent over near the upper lightning gun. That is going to put him in a 2-frag lead now. Varaghù sitting 6-2 over EvilAVI. Here comes some nice flak shots. Once again, a fight in the trenches. It is up, and it looks like Varaghù is going to grab that one. A very risky move, but all those risky moves have been paying off, and what's more, it does again as Varaghù finds himself coming out of that one on top. He's only got 8 armor and 94 health, but basically what we're seeing here, let's break it down, as we've got 8 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Varaghù has been making some very risky moves into that super armor trenches. The result, however, is, you grab the super shielding, and you basically are rewarded a frag. So he's grabbing the shielding, being awarded a frag, and in the long run, that could essentially win him this game. He was down by 3 earlier. Now he is up by 3, 7-4 in favor of Varaghù. This Hungarian is doing a great job, and oh, look at how quickly the tables can be turned in Unreal Tournament 2004 as a mid-air secondary flak ball is fired by EvilAVI and completely devastates his opponent. Varaghù is going to come back and recover from that one quickly. All these guys know exactly where their opponents are. The moment after they have fragged their opponent and they have spawned on the map, Varaghù's going to pick up a super shield once again. We're almost officially halfway through this matchup here on Refinery. Varaghù, climbing up to the top level, has now dominated both the armors as he jumps across to the lightning gun area. He makes a nice vertical beam shot on his opponent. That puts EvilAVI down to 32 health, and Varaghù sees him. Varaghù is on the hunt now. This is a fox and hound situation, and the hound wins. Varaghù was the hound, and he is now up 9-5. A 4-frag lead by Varaghù here on Refinery. 7 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Some goo is fired by EvilAVI. It worked once for him. It didn't work that time, but you got to make whatever moves you can make in order to regain control. And there it is, another full-on goo shot, and EvilAVI takes out Varaghù. That's going to make it 9-6. I really haven't seen anyone utilize a full-on goo like that and it really be effective. Usually a full-on goo is typically a desperation shot. Granted, it can regain you control in several situations, but EvilAVI has used it very strategically here on Refinery and has basically gotten 2 frags from it. So EvilAVI right now down by 3. Varig trying to stay on top of his game. Let's switch over to him, firing two very nice shot combos. And he's trying to catch his opponent on there. Does find him as he goes into the flak hallway. Finds 2 more primary shock beams. Does manage to take him with both of those, but 34 health, EvilAVI, and he gets hit with a shock ball. There was no combo there. He's now down to 17 health, 24 health. He's trapped in the corner. The link gun comes out by Varig, and he takes him out. That's going to make it 10-6. Varig increases his lead by 1. It's going to make it a 4-frag lead by Varig. This Hungarian is doing a great job so far. 10-6. We've got 6 minutes remaining, and still I believe that this one is anyone's game so far. Varig, you know, at the beginning of this matchup, we didn't quite see his heart in it, but now he is in the zone. He's playing the way he knows he needs to play, and honestly, he's playing like he wants to win. It's great to see when you see that in a player. 5 minutes, 42 seconds now on the clock. Following EvilAVI, not expecting to see his opponent around that corner, sticks his head out, gets nailed right in the head with an LG shot, and now as he makes his way into the flak hallway, his opponent's got the aerial advantage and a mid-air flak ball by Varig, and a second one off the spawn. That's going to increase his score to 12, making it 12-6 in favor of Varig. Doing a great job so far here. The super shield is up, and look at that. EvilAVI going down, killed by his own goop. That's going to make it 12-5, and Varig is sitting really nicely right now. If he could keep his head in this game, if he could play smart, and he can control the power-ups that he needs to control, he has got this game won. As you just heard, there was the 5-minute warning, and EvilAVI really needs to step up his game here if he wants to walk away with the victory here. EvilAVI now on the defensive with a bunch of rockets, down to 2 health. Varig pulls out his minigun, is going to get one more. 4 minutes, 42 seconds on the clock, and EvilAVI, every time another frag is scored against you, you get farther and farther away from victory. But he is keeping his composure. He's still got his head in this game. In 4 minutes, 26 seconds now on the clock. Let's switch over to Varig. He's got 19 armor, 119 health. The super shield is up. He's going to grab that with no resistance. He even falls back to pick up all the vials there in that trench, and he has got 119 armor, 144 health, doing very nicely so far here with 4 minutes left to go. He sees the 50 of shield up, and he goes in, grabs it. His opponent firing some secondary flak from down below, doing a good job so far, but manages to do very little damage versus Varig. Switching over to EvilAVI, he's actually down to 10 health. He picks up 225s right as he picks those up. He gets hit by a shock beam and then some shrapnel to finish him off and make another frag for Varig. It is 14-5 now. A 9-frag lead by Varig, a guy who came into this game basically telling the spectators that, you know what, he wasn't really caring too much about this match, but you know, 15-5, that is a score that leads me to believe that he cares very much about this particular matchup. 3 minutes and 20 seconds now left on the clock. There comes some more goo by EvilAVI. He's doing his best to what he can, and he almost hits his opponent Varig as he comes up that elevator, but Varig is now, he is in the zone. He cannot be stopped. He was on a killing spree earlier that was ended by a full-on goo of EvilAVI, but we've now got an 11-frag lead with 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. EvilAVI, no matter what he does, he is always in the crosshairs of his opponent Varig as another primary flak goes right into his face. EvilAVI off the spawn, gets hit with the rocket, down to 64 health. The rockets come out once again. Varig does get bounced around with a few shot combos, and actually it was a double kill. 18-6 now is the score. Both these guys going to start off, but Varig, after grabbing a flak cannon, is going to regain control real quickly, grab that super shield, and with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining, the score is 19 for Varig, 6 for EvilAVI, and I think that he has pretty much geared himself up for victory. EvilAVI on the offensive now, using his minigun to get some long-range damage versus opponent, but it is not going to matter. Varig firing those long-range shock beams with a precision, impeccable accuracy, nailing every single one that he can get his opponent in the crosshair. Just beautiful, beautiful shots here by Varig. We saw him perform fairly well at ESWC, and I think that he has definitely practiced up here for his performance and his representation of his country here at the World Cyber Games 2004 in San Francisco. Some excellent games so far. EvilAVI finding himself in the trenches once again. Flash versus Shock. Shock is going to come out on top, and that one comes from Varaghhu once again. That's going to make it 20-6. You know, Varaghhu started off this match with very, very quickly, a lot of exchange frags, but the result is Varaghhu keeping on his opponent, administering the proper amount of aggressiveness that he needs to, and playing a very strategic game of upper level and lower level, controlling the power-ups. Ultimately, Varaghhu is the champion in this particular matchup. 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock, and that's still going to leave plenty of time for Varaghhu to probably scrounge up 1 or 2 more frags. His opponent is still being very aggressive despite this score. It is 22-6 now. We could see EvilAVI with only 28 health get taken down once again, but he makes a nice elevator jump up to the 4 health files. So he's going to pick up the 50 health. There's 2 more. He's back up to 100 health. 50 armor. He's going to drop down to the trenches, but he's just a tad bit too late as Varaghhu is already there. He lands a very nice headshot, lightning shot on his opponent, and there is not much that EvilAVI is going to be able to do at this point in time. Down to 74, and Varaghhu is fighting this opponent with a vengeance. He's going to get 1 more link gun kill on his opponent. That's going to make it 24-6. 20 seconds left in this game. 15 seconds left now. Can EvilAVI manage to stay alive? He does grab the 50 armor. Oh, and he is going to get 1 more frag, making it 24-7, but you know what? Too little, too late. Varaghhu is going to walk away as the winner of this matchup. Beautiful game, beautiful play by Varaghhu from Hungary. Walks away with the victory there, setting himself for a nice advancement out of group play. This is DJ Wee from Radio ITG. We've got a lot more action coming at you from the World Cyber Games 2004. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. Thank you. Okay. I have about 30 minutes until my next game. Sure. Let me go ahead and tell my. No, I can come up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.